From Fox 55 Sports, this is The Locker Room.
With that, we say good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Alongside my partner in crime, Peter Hood, my name is Justin Prince, and this is The Locker Room. Thanks for making us...
Purple was not planned.
It was not.
Always seems to, whenever he wears purple, I wear purple. It's like a telepathy that we have.
I gotta love it.
Yep.
This is thanks for making us part of your Friday night. Pete, after a couple months of chaos, it all comes down to tonight, of course, in the SAC.
Yeah, last year, you may remember, we had a three-way tie for the conference title here in the Summit City. This year, somehow, has managed to be even crazier. Going into tonight, 4 teams tied atop the SAC standings, all with just one game left to play.
Yeah, the scenarios will make your head spin, so we're not really going to go through all of them. But here's what you need to know before we get into the highlights. Homestead, Carroll, Snyder, Bishop Luers, they all need to win tonight to have a shot at the conference crown. We'll start the night at Homestead. Rivalry renewed between Sparty and Carroll with the SAC crown, of course, on the line. Chargers led at half. In the third, here comes Homestead. Down 10, Grant Simmons rattles home the tray ball. The lead's down to just 7. A few possessions later, Patrick Raudenbush, he dials long distance as well. Nothing but nylons for him. The lead's down to just 4, but Carroll wouldn't let it get any closer than that. Just before the end of the third, Richie Gross through traffic. He had 14. It's an 8-point game after 3. In the fourth, you're going to see Gross again. Tough shot here in the lane over the trees. That pushes Carroll's lead to 10. Homestead, one last small push in them. Luke Goody, pure for 2 of his game-high 21. Sparty down just 8, but that's as close as they would get. Ray Volmer, step-back triple, pure. He led the Chargers with 15. Carroll wins 61-53. They caused some chaos right there atop the SAC.
What a win for the Chargers without their best player, too. So Carroll needs both Snyder and Luers to lose. Snyder needs to win and have Luers lose to claim the SAC crown. Panthers playing host to Southside on senior night. Snyder led by 11 at the half, adding to it in the third. Michael Ealy, 3 of his game-high 29, puts the Panthers up 14. Archers doing their best to hang around. Other end, DeJuan Parker, nice speed to Jalen Lattimore. Heck of a football player. He can do it on the basketball court, too. South back within a dozen, but Snyder's not going to be denied on Kilmer Court tonight. Isaac Farnsworth attacking the rack. And then you're going to see more from Farnsworth. This time he buries a corner 3. He had 18 on the night. Snyder goes up 17 on that triple. The Panthers go on to win 75-63.
So Carroll and Snyder both win. Bishop Luers holds the head-to-head tiebreaker over both. So the Knights can clinch the outright SAC title with a win over Northside. Luers led by just 2 at half, but they put their foot on the gas pedal early in the third. Jalen Causey, the rip, the no-look pass to Landon Moore.
Pass, man.
Beautiful, beautiful. Moments later, Moore returns the favor. Check out the beautiful ball fake from Causey. Knights go up 6, and they were far from done tonight. Off the rebound, Nayland Thompson pushing the pace. And how about this bounce pass? Threading the needle to Nick Thompson for 2. Northside needs a timeout, but the Knights just kept on coming. This time, it's Nayland Thompson doing it himself. Float game strong. Luers opened the third on a 10-0 run, and they'll be partying on the south side tonight. Luers wins the SAC title 64-50 the final over the Legends.
It feels great. You know, it's been a long time, a long journey.
He's a dog! He's a dog!
Coming out our freshman year, only winning one game, and turn around now with my junior, we just won the SACs. It's just amazing.
It feels really good for those guys, you know. For us to be picked preseason 9th and to come up with this thing and compete the way we did all throughout the whole SAC season and competition, you know. My hat's off to Coach Beasley and Coach Johnson and those guys, you know. And, you know, I'm just glad to be a part of their club now and be an SAC champion along with these guys that are in the locker room.
Congrats to the Knights, their first since 2012. We head just down the street to the cage at Concordia now. Byron Pickens and the Wayne Generals paying the K-Dets a visit. First quarter, all Generals. Jannard Freeman attacking the rack in transition, takes the contact, scores it. Wayne led by 10 after 1. In the second, Concordia trying to find their way back into it. And Prince, if you need a bucket, giving it to that guy usually is not a bad idea. Braden Pearson, you saw him drain the long 2. This time, how about a 3? He struggled, though, tonight. Wayne held him to just 9 points. And on the other end, Michael Redding wasn't struggling at all. As a matter of fact, he was doing about whatever he wanted. Stop, pop, 2 of his game-high 21 as Wayne wins on the road 53-44.
Last stop of the night takes us to Mark Sheff Gymnasium. Northrop hosting Dwenger. Bruins jumped out to the early lead on the fast break. Elijah Fincher feeds to Noah Ridley for the bucket. A few possessions later, Bruins force the turnover. It's going to result in a Nick Haynes run out. Northrop jumps out to the early 8-1 edge. Dwenger would give a little bit of resistance. Ben Schreck buries the triple. Lead down to just 4, but Northrop answers all night long. Kamani Smith, 3-ball of his own. He led all scorers with 15. Bruins win a tight one, 43-40.
And our play of the night, I mean, it has to go to these guys, right?
Yeah.
First SAC title since 2012. Prince, they won 1 game 2 years ago.
Unreal.
And 2 years later, they're SAC champs. That's Thompson to Thompson for 2. Nayland Thompson to Nick Thompson. You're going to see it again on the fast break. You see the reaction from the crowd. They're loving it at Baihei Arena. Beautiful bounce pass as Bishop Luers wins the SAC title for the first time since 2012.
Unreal. Like you said.
Who would have thought?
I know. And, you know, and you heard Coach Fonzo White say it. They were picked 9th in the preseason SAC poll, and they're the last one standing at the top. So congrats to Coach Fonzo White and company, and the turnaround that he's had there has been unreal.
Yeah, and earned it, too. I mean, had to beat Carroll at Carroll last week. Snyder has a chance to win the SAC outright, but Luers able to hold serve on their home court, able to beat a very good Snyder team to get themselves in a position where we had a 4-way tie going into tonight and needed a little bit of help. I mean, Carroll's win, obviously, against Homestead was huge because if Homestead wins that game, then we have a 3-way tie. It would be Homestead, Luers, and Snyder as your SAC champions. But obviously, Luers gets a little bit of help. And, man, Fonzo White, the job, tip of the hat to him, the job that he's done with that program in just 2 short seasons to go from 1 win to champions of a really good conference. I mean, that's pretty impressive stuff.
Absolutely.